My name is Luke. Welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. Today I have this headlamp right here. This is the Olight H16 Wave. I've been testing this out for a while now, numerous months. And yeah, it works well to a certain degree. The performance is good, but there's a whole lot of gimmick to this headlamp. Olight, thank you so much for sending this in for review, but major improvements need to be made. Guys, let's get to the review starting now. So here's the headlamp. We will get to this in just a minute. Let's do the world's fastest unboxing. So, Olight H16 Wave. You get some instructions, charging cable, micro USB. You get the container which the headlight is in, and that's it. So here's the headlamp, the H16. You have the strap, you have the battery bank on the back, you have the cord that goes around to the front to the headlamp. This is fully adjustable, as you would expect. This is made from plastic. You do have an aluminum heatsink on the back. You have two LEDs. Here's your on-off switch and mode selector switch. With the battery bank, this is rechargeable. You have a battery indicator, and here's the charging port, which is covered. This is a rechargeable device which features a micro USB port, so you can use a power bank to recharge this, and it recharges very quickly. From empty all the way to full in roughly 3 hours. When the battery is low, there is an audible warning sound. So guys, let's go over the stats real quick. On the highest level, the highest mode, you are looking at 500 lumens. Medium mode, 100 lumens, and the lowest is 5 lumens. As I mentioned before, this is a 500 lumens headlamp. After 5 minutes, it drops down to 300 lumens. At 300 lumens, with a fully charged battery, you are looking at 120 minutes of runtime. On the medium setting, which is 100 lumens, you are looking at 9 hours and 30 minutes. On the lowest setting, which is 5 lumens, this will run for 160 hours. On the highest setting, you are looking at a throw distance of 100 meters. It is IPX4 rated, impact resistant to 1 meter, and it weighs 4 ounces on my scale. We should go ahead and talk about why this is called the Wave. As you can see, I put the headlamp on my head. Now check this out. You can turn it on. We have light. This is turbo mode, but watch this. Why do they call it the Wave? This is why. Let's go ahead and turn this on. As you can see, we have light. Watch this. Oh, whoa, what happened there? On. Didn't do it that time. Off. On. Off. On. Off. As you all can see, there's a motion detector right here with this headlamp. It is roughly 2 inches away from the headlamp itself. So if you're too far away, too close, it doesn't recognize it. As you wave your hand over the headlamp, there's 2 operations taking place. You're either turning it on or turning it off. There's no adjusting of the brightness. If you want to adjust the brightness, you have to click the button, and then you can wave. Off. On. That's the lowest setting there. Still not, there we go. It is because of the wave functionality that I do not like this headlamp. It's really gimmicky in my opinion. It is not very useful. Another thing that I don't like about this thing is that, okay, you wave it off, it's not really off. This switch right here is actually glowing. That means that you cannot use this headlamp in a stealthy sort of environment. If you needed to go complete lights out, doing this is not going to help you at all. Yes, the headlamp is off, but you have this big glowing dot on your head. As far as using the headlamp without the motion, it does work well. You can cycle through the modes, nice and easy. That's off, high, medium, low, off. Very simple, no SOS, nothing like that. Just the simple modes. So, as you guys can see, there are 2 LEDs. One's for flooding, one is for throwing. I will cover up this one first. So this is on, both of them. Covering up one, you can see the flood. Covering up the other, you can see the throw. Together, they produce this right here. A good balance of throw and flood. When it comes to the brightness levels, there's a good variation between them. The functionality here with this button is very, very good. It's easy to find, easy to adjust, easy to turn on and off. With that being said, we have to come back and talk about this motion because I'm not done yet. This thing can be incredibly frustrating. And not just because it doesn't register your movements. If you're hiking with other people and let's say there's branches in the way and they let one go, if it comes close, bonk, headlamp goes off. I kid you not. It's really funny. It detects just about anything that comes close to your head. The price for this headlamp is right at $60, and in my opinion, I think you could spend your money more wisely on a better product. That wave functionality is real gimmicky. I don't recommend it for anything in this state. It's an interesting idea, and I like the fact that Olight is experimenting. They're innovating. I think in the future, there's a possibility that this could be an awesome product, but as it stands right now, I don't like it. All you're doing is turning it on and off, but yet you have the blue light still there. I just don't see the point in it. It doesn't work 100% of the time. That's a huge negative in my book. For half the price of this, you can get a really good headlamp that performs well, that's easy to use, simple operation, and good light and battery life. As you all can see, the headlamp is back on my head because I want to talk about my next con. Every time that you go to swipe your hand in front of this to turn it off or on, as you all can see, the light will fill your hand and reflect that back into your eyeballs. So every time that you go to wave this thing, the light hits your hand, shines right back in your face, and it destroys your night vision. It will blind you. On, blinded, on, blinded, blinded. Now luckily folks, you can turn the wave functionality off. Olight was smart to include this feature. So if it's on, simply hold down the button. See how it flashed there? No more wave functionality. None at all. Turn it back on, simply repeat. Flash. There we go. My advice for Olight is to get rid of the wave functionality completely. Offer just the headlamp. Because what they have here is a really good headlamp. The battery life is excellent. The balance is excellent. As a whole, it is not very heavy. It's very comfortable. Very good battery life. Easy to use. Get rid of that wave functionality and drop the price, and they have a really good product on their hands. But because of the wave functionality is the selling point to this headlamp and it doesn't work very well, I cannot recommend it. Thank you, Olight, for sending this in. I do appreciate it. I'd love to check out a future version of this headlamp because I think there should be one. I really like the innovation which Olight is showing here. It's just not perfect, and I cannot recommend this product at this time. Before I end this video, I do want to get your feedback about this review as a whole. Sometimes I can be a little bit wordy with my reviews, and I can go into a lot of detail. It can take some time. In this episode, I did try to speed this up just a little bit and give you guys the facts and get to the review very quickly. Tell me what you all think. Do you guys like this better, or do you like the longer reviews? Comment down below because your opinions do count, and I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions for me, email me. Until next time, everyone, take care, strength and honor. See you all around.